we roll down, and then we go up, and then actually we're just gonna roll back down, and then back up again. So from the beginning, and roll, and 2, and 3, and 4, change, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And we go with the 8s, 1, and 2, and swing, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Now you're gonna go bend this leg and then opposite arm. So this is my left leg, right arm, change, right leg, left arm, rolling down, and going all the way up, and then we'll roll down and through your back up. So that's our first section for a warm-up. Our second section is our little like steps. We're gonna do to merengue. So we're gonna do Latin flow for 8. Remember, if you have never taken this class, Latin flow just means bending and stretching the legs, alternating so that the hips move. Keep your heels on the ground. So we're gonna do 8 Latin flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're gonna go on the angle with my right leg. If it's left, whatever leg you're doing it, it's okay. We're gonna do both sides. So you're gonna do like roll of the hip, back, 3. So this is what we're gonna do. Roll it, back, back, back. Then roll it, pivot, roll it, pivot. Let's try that again. Forward, back, step, step, forward, pivot, forward, pivot. Now we're gonna do step, step, what was it? Step, step, 1, 2, 3. So we do 2 and then 3. So that section again. And forward, back, step, step, forward, pivot, step, step, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do the other side because now we have the weight on this leg, so we just can do the other leg. So left, forward, back, step, step, forward, pivot, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's the little section. So this, when we do this like Latin flow, it's the basics of merengue. So this is when we're going to be dancing and doing this part. You'll see that we're just going to keep that Latin flow going all the time. So let's try it with music and see how it goes. Yeah, let's try this with música. And where is my playlist? Oh, what happened to my playlist? Playlist. Here it is. Okay, don't get cold. Yes, there we are. So good. Let's follow me first for a little bit while we get the just last. Just move your body. Move your head a little bit. Move the wrists. Move the shoulders. We're gonna get started soon. Ready? Let's go. 5, 6. Right leg 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Change. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Change. Now side to side swing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 more, just to get it in our heads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back. Slow. Return. Left. Let's do it again. Back. Return. Back. Return. Going down. 1, 2, 3. Return. Again. 1. Ready for Latin flow. 1, 5, more. Let's go. Let's do slow. Slow frame. Let's go. 1. No, too fast. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. Repeat. Forward, back. 1, 2, 1, 2. Repeat.
¿Qué hago, princesa? En un papel de receta me escribió que dulcemente lo siento.
Let's repeat from the top. 5, 6, 7, and 1.
Cuando digo otro paciente, tranquilo, móvil.
1.
Baje los ojos a media asta y me agarre la cabeza.
Figure it.
Porque es muy duro pasar.
And back. Return. And back. Return. And go down. Let it flow. Side. Pivot. 1, 2, 1. One. Okay, so I'm going to do it. So I have to stop the music from time to time just because otherwise Facebook cuts the music or something. I'm just going to do it now from the back so you can see me like this. So again, it doesn't matter what foot you're doing, if you're on one side or the other, you're doing both feet. So just follow me. And if it's too fast, just adapt. Let's go again with, I'm going to do it from the back so you can see me from the other side.
Acarició con sus manos de merengue y me dijo, ¿qué le pasa, atleta? Y le conté con lujo de detalles lo que me había sucedido. Hay que chequearte la presión, pero la sala está ocupada.
Other side.
En este hospital todos para un electrocardiograma. Abrí los ojos como luna llena y me agarré la cabeza. Porque es muy duro pasar. El me agarré en bicicleta.
Go down. Back. Corner. Corner. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and corner. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's do just little steps one more time. The transition. I'm going to show them one more time slowly in case you didn't get it. Just the transition. So it's crossing in front, rocking back, and then Latin flow, one leg, the other leg. And now the pivot. Crossing in front, pivoting, in front, pivoting. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then we're good for the other side. The other side, cross in front, rock back, Latin flow, crossing in front, pivot, cross in front, pivot, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's like slowly. So let's get it going a little bit faster. So we're gonna do Latin flow first, just to get into it, like a bunch of times. Then lift your heels a little bit. So Latin flow without doing anything is leaving the heels on the ground. And then you just want to lift them a little bit, but still put your heels on the ground. Put your heels on the ground, okay? Let's go with that section. We're gonna do Latin flow first and then transition. Okay, Latin flow. Allow your hips to move and smile. And now, lifting your feet. Ready to go? We're gonna do that side. 5, 6, 7, and go. Pivot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Change. Turn. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. And now just shake it off. Shake it off. Move the shoulders. Shoulders. Here. Move the arms. Move the wrist. And shake it off. Move the head. Now move all of your body. This is you and yourself moving everything, so you're really warm. All right. Okay, so that was a little warm-up. If you need to watch it again, I will post it on Instagram, so you can just watch it again, or you can watch this again and do it again. I'm going to go into some bachata steps that are actually quite simple. However, I'm going to give you a rhythm challenge, and this is for everybody, I think. If you're a super mega beginner, then don't panic. Then stick to the easy version. But otherwise, like, come on, it's going to be very easy. So this time, our bachata steps, we're going to start with a basic. And again, I'm going to do it right and left, so there's no confusion on the screen. So whatever side this is for you, that's where you're going. So bachata basic, open, close, open, tap, left, open, close, open, tap. Now we're going to go to the corner. Since we have been doing corners, we're going to do corner like open, rock, step, tap, open, rock back, step, tap. So open, rock back, step, tap, step forward, rock back, step, tap. Remember that every time you're still keeping this Latin flow, regardless of what you're dancing. If you're dancing merengue, salsa, bachata, you always want to keep this relationship going. That's what gives the style, okay? So first part, basic, to the side. Tap, open, close, open, tap. So far, so good. Just do it. And if you've done it, you know what we're doing. We're going to cross over, back, step, tap, cross over, back, step, tap. So let's do this again. Cross over, back, step, tap, cross over, back, step, tap. So we're just moving backwards, and we're gonna do walk forward, walk, 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 tap, walk. So this is twice forward. So we're doing again the sequence. Right, left, corners, back with the crossover, and then walk forward. So open, close, open, tap, open, close, open, tap, crossing in front, rock, step, tap, forward, back, step, tap, cross over, back, step, tap, cross over, back, step, tap, forward, 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap. Now our last one, and because it's gonna change size, it's gonna get tricky when we do the rhythm, but you'll see, it's step forward, tap, back, tap. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Forward, tap, backward, tap, open, point. If you're a lady, you can point. If you're a guy, you can just like this, or you can do a heel, however you want. Lady, pointing, it's nicer. So let's do this. Forward, tap, backward, tap, backward, point, tap. And then change sides. Forward, tap, backward, tap, open backwards, point, tap, or mark, tap, whatever you want. Okay, that one a little bit faster. Forward, tap, backward, tap, open, point, tap, forward, tap, backward, tap, open, point, tap. And that will be it. So like the whole sequence, let's do it again. You see, it's both sides. Yeah. Open, close, open, tap, open, close, basic, open, tap, corner step, step, tap, forward, rock, step, tap, cross over, back, step, tap, cross over, back, step, tap, forward, one, forward, tap, 1, 2, step, tap. Now the last step, tap, step, tap, back, point, tap, left, the other side, tap, back, tap, step, tap, tap. That's it. So it's fairly simple in its construction, but you'll see it will get a little bit harder when we start adding the rhythms. Let's try it with music. Slowly first. Slow so you get used to it. Remember to get into the flow. Listen to the music because we're not starting if we're not really feeling the music, right? We're working on musicality today. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap. Tap, cross. Over. Tap, over. Forward. Tap, forward. I had what are we doing? I forgot how we have to do that. Forward boom step, tap, forward tap, tap, tap. What are we doing? Oh, you see, even I have memory problems. You know, like what happened? Let's just do that again because of my memory problems. Forward, back, down, tap, back, pop, tap. Okay. Memory problems. Fish dory. Let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, and basic. Corner. Cross. Cross. Forward. Step, point, tap, repeat, tap, and repeat, and crossing, cross over, tap, cross over, and forward, tap, forward, step, tap, step, tap. Let's go. The last step again. This one. 6, 7, and 4. Backward, back. Okay. Let's do everything from the top. 5, 6, 7. And go. Forward. Tap. Tap. So, I'm gonna wear my shoes. This is just more for lady purposes. I'm going to be very girly now. Not that I'm not girly otherwise, but I'm going to emphasize some of the lady things. For men, you just, you keep your ground and, you're cool. Ladies, we're going to do a little bit of our arms and then we're going into the challenge. All right, so little arms. Turn. Shoes done. Okay, so for the ladies, with our basic, we're just gonna do basic. We keep our arms floating. We're gonna put, for this one, we're gonna have one arm in the hip and the other one all the way up. Tap and change. Like mark all the circle. So you go like when we did this in the warm-up, like use that big stretched arm far away, all the way. This is for ladies that want to add some style. Then for the crossover, you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then just like when you tap, like you bring it here. 1, 2, 3. Like bring something to you, like stretch and bring the foot. Now forward, long back. Step when you point. Ladies, you're gonna do your little basketball arm. Bing, point, tap, and then forward. Point here. This is the angle, so you don't want to be here. Point, tap. That's it. That's just a little lady style tip, but for those who want to try the styling. So let's do it with music again, and then the challenge. And 5, 6, 7, and again. Music. Porque me juro que esta vez voy a poder. No estás saliendo tu parte, se lo van a perder. Aunque no sé en que eso nunca sale bien. Hasta quedarte. Y ahora de todo poder enamorar. I forgot this one. Sorry. Again. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now let's do the challenge. So the challenge is a rhythmic challenge. So for those who don't know, we can change the rhythms however we want. So if you watched last class, I explained a little bit about being on the beat always. So the beat is the thing that never changes. It's always regular. Beat, 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 beat. And when we're dancing the sequence, everything's to the beat. Beat, 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 beat. You know, we're doing everything to the beat. Beat, 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 beat. So we're not changing anything in the rhythmic structure. So it's always like this. If I didn't have music, it would just sound like this. Bum, 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 bum. That's what it would sound if you were to put sounds to the movement. So now we're gonna do the rhythm that follows the bass, which usually goes bum, 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 bum. So instead of bum, 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 clap it out with me. 7 and bum, 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 bum. So that's what we would call the bass, because it follows the rhythm of the bass in the music usually. And then you have the tap. So you go bum, 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 tap, bum, 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 tap. So in reality, what we'll be doing is bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 tap, bum, 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 tap. So you get that in your head. The challenge is, how do we turn everything that we did into that? And there's going to be a little trick, because the last step is going to be modified. Otherwise, it probably won't work. You'll see why. So I'm going to leave you maybe 30 seconds to see if you can figure it out. 30 seconds. See if you can figure out what we would do. Instead of doing tune, 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 tap, you would do boom, 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 tap, boom, 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 tap for every movement and how it would change the movement. Let's see if you can figure something out about that. And then I'll keep going. All right, let's go. Is somebody saying something? Okay. Let's see if it works. Okay, so let's go into the bass. So it would be pam, 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 tap, pam, 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 tap, long, short, short, 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 tap. Now the tricky part is here, because I could do boom, 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 tap. So boom, 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 tap. Now I have to do boom, boom, tap. So it changes a little bit. Tum, 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 pam, boom, pam, pam. Tum, pam, 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 tum, pam, pam. So this is the only one that changes a little bit because we're not exactly repeating the rhythmic structure. So tum, pam, 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 long, short, short. Long, short, short, tap. Long, short, short. Oh, actually we are. Tum, 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 pam, 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 pam. Dum, bum, 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 dum, bum, bum. Oh no, we are repeating the rhythmic pattern, so forget what I said. I don't know what I was thinking. So the idea when we're doing the bass is that when we do the long, make sure you also stretch it with your body because it's longer. It's a longer beat. So anything you're doing on the long, you make it really big and stretchy, and when you're doing it in the short, you make it more sharp. So it gives a different quality to what you're doing. So that's the challenge. It's not very difficult, because the steps are fairly simple, but let's see how we do with the challenge, and let's go. Bass, 6 step. Long, stop. Repeat. Tap forward. Long, short, short, tap, long, short, tap. Long, short, short, tap, long, short, tap. From the back. 6, 5, 6, 7, and. Cross. All the music doesn't feel like it's like long, short, short, tap, 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 long, short, short, long, short, short, tap, long, tap, tap, long, short, short, tap, long, tap, tap. We're gonna do one more time, simple version. And the second time, we're gonna do, first time we're gonna do simple version. Second time, rhythm version. If you're a beginner and did not get the second version with the bass, then just do the normal basic again, the basic version, okay? I'm gonna do them both, so let's try this again. 5, 6, basic. Oh. Porque te juro que sabes voy a cuidarte. No estás sola en la falta, second time. Porque no sé en qué son 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and so. Te tengo miedo porque nunca pude reemplazarte. Y si lo entiendes te prometo que last time the bass, just to get it really right. 5, 6, 7. Esperando que el día nunca me fiesta enamorada. Yo supe no dije nada, quise gritarlo, no dije nada. Dile a la gente que yo estoy loca, si yo estoy loca, que no vas a mirar. Quiso olvidarme, olvidar tu boca. All right. That was for our bachata sequence, basic and bass with that simple step footwork pattern that you can use, and you can honestly stretch really the slow ones, give it more style, more flair. This actually makes your partner dance even like more interesting, because even if you're dancing partner, you can always add some of that rhythm change. You know, you can add your little steps, or if you're having a moment of solo dance, you can do those things like you know, even going forward or going backwards, you know, away from your partner, you know, and then when you can come back to your partner and then keep dancing. So everything we're doing in footwork is something you can do while you're doing partner dance. So yes. Now we're gonna move on to a little salsa challenge as well, kind of in a similar vibe of changing or adding some rhythms to a basic structure, right? And in salsa, it could be a little bit trickier because we're gonna add more like of a cha-cha feel. So let's get going. Maybe drink a little bit of water. Like I'll give you 1 second, 5 seconds for the water. And let's start with our salsa. So we're gonna take it from certain salsa basics. So we're gonna do a trick with the back and forth. I'm just gonna keep it maybe more on the laterals so it doesn't distract so much, but maybe I can do some of the crosses. Okay, so I could do. Okay, I'm gonna add some of the crossing we have done so it doesn't distract us too much. So we're gonna do a basic lateral salsa step, side step. So we're gonna go, again, doesn't matter what side you're doing, left or right, just do whichever side you have on your screen. So basic, ting, bum, bum, bum. Now we're gonna go bum, 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 bum. So salsa basic, corners, corner, corner. So we're including all these corners. Corner, bum, bum, corner, bum, bum. We're gonna do forward, backward, backwards. So the pattern is kind of similar, not exactly the same. Actually, let me think, because I forgot what I was doing when I did this. If I want to change this, hold on. Basic, corner. Oh, actually, yeah, let's do the same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Then forward, 1, 2. So we're gonna do the same pattern that we did in bachata, so we do not have any extra thing. And we're just gonna adapt it to the salsa rhythm, and we're just gonna change. So this is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to change the rhythms for this one and adapt it to the salsa. So the salsa rhythm goes bum 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 bum. You know, short, long, short, long. So because we're working with the same pattern, we're going to adapt. Instead of doing the bachata steps in space, we're going to do the salsa steps in space, right? So the salsa steps being the side step, right? With our basic rhythm. Bum, 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 bum. We're going to do the crossing forward and back, cross and back. So we're going to do both sides. Now we're going to do the crossover, same things, but in 4, but with 1, 2, 3. So there's no tap. You see, that's the difference. So cross, back, back, cross, back, back, forward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do step, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's the difference. And we'll have more of the salsa style flair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Tap. And then we'll have to collect so we can do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 7, and then we can begin again. So basic structure. Let's do it, because since you did already the structure for the bachata, this should not be so hard to translate into salsa. You might be fast. I'm going to do really slow the first time and then fast the second time. Slow. Crossover. Forward. Oh. Let me get this song a little bit further along. Slow. 5, 6, 7, and slow. Slow basic. Slow.
Oye, rumba de alto calibre. Gozando.
So what happens between changing rhythms and style is that you can always vary anything in space. You see how we can translate any step into a different style by changing its rhythm. And even if the space is the same in the same pattern, you can change the rhythm, and then the style will change with how you execute it. And if you see in the bachata, we're keeping this like very suspended flow. In the salsa, we're gonna keep more like this slow thing. We can add the shoulders where we're doing the crossovers, you know. Now when we're doing the walks, it's a little bit more grounded, right? And when we're doing this one, actually, I don't want to do it like open, like in the bachata, which is a little bit more elegant. Just keep it close, right? Like step, tap, step, 5, boom. And then this is like explosive, right? Boom. You could even add some shoulder moves, right? These are add-ons for the more intermediate. Shoulder, shoulder, boom, down, shoulder, shoulder, shoom, bam. So you add things on so the style can have that like different flair. So now we're gonna try How about faster? Let's try it a little bit faster and we'll go back to slow, just not to freak out, okay? Let's do again, forward. I'm going to add the shoulders also when we do 5, 6, 7, and. Shoulder. Again. From the back, I'm going to do it. Switching angles. 5, 6, 5, 6. I don't know what it is. 5, 6, 7. Again. So I hope this one's not too fast for you. This is more like the advanced version, right, of the slow version. So if you're like having trouble, just go back to doing it slow. Maybe do it one more time slow. I'm going to do one time slow, one time fast again. And the add-ons. Let me explain the add-ons again. So for those who feel like an extra layer to the speed, which are the more advanced, the add-ons, remember, is we're going to do it. When we do the crossovers, we're going to add the shoulders. Boom, boom, boom. Shoulders. When we go forward, normal. And here we're going to add the shoulders. Boom, ba, shum, bam, there. Boom. Explosive. For the ladies here, for the guys, you can just like keep it there. So, guys, you can keep it here. Boom, dam, boom, boom, bam, bam. Ladies, you go full out with your beautiful arms. I'm doing the lady just because I'm lady. So guys, no lady. Unless you want to, of course. That's the add-on, little add-ons. So let's do slow again and then fast. And then challenge is adding some cha-chas. Slow, 5, 6, 7, and slow. Five, 6, fast, 6, 7, and. How do you do? I hope it was not so hard, the fast version. Now, for those who want to step it a little notch higher, we're going to add some cha-chas to those, to the salsa rhythm. So we don't like, in the bachata, we had the basic and we added the rhythm. In the salsa, we have the basic rhythm, which is bum, 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 bum. We're gonna add the cha-cha like this. We're gonna do bum, 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 bum. So it's chan, chan, cha, 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 open and cha, cha, cha. So it's just, we're gonna add chan, chan, ta ta ta, tan tan, ta ta ta. Boom, boom, ta ta ta, boom, boom, ta ta ta. Same cue. Boom, boom, ta ta ta, 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 boom, boom, ta ta ta. Well, this is really difficult. Boom, boom, ta 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 ta. Boom, chum, chum, cha cha pa. Boom, boom, cha cha pa. Yeah, that's what I got. So I was not really thinking of changing the rhythm for this one when I did this exercise. I'm challenging myself too, by the way. So boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. Boom, boom, chum, 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 pa. Chum, 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 pa. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Chum, 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 pa. Boom, boom, chum, chum, pa. Okay, this was harder. So boom, 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 pa, pa. Boom, 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 pa, pa. So that's the rhythm. The last one is always a tricky one. Tune, back, tune, tune, pa, pa. Step forward, step back, da, da. That will be the rhythm. And then you have a rhythmic structure that bled across the whole exercise. So let's try it again. Yum, dun, da, da, da. Side, side, ba, ba, ba. Crossing over, tune, ba, ba, ba. To the corner and cross over, back, cross, back, cha, 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 forward, boom, boom, cha, 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 forward, forward, cha, 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 boom, bam, 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 boom, bam, 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 ta, ta. And there we got it. So let's do slow version and then OMG. Can we do that fast? I don't know if my fish head is going to work for the fast version, I hope. Slow. 5, 6, 7. Slow. Cha, cha, cha. Again. 5, 6, 5. Slow again. Alright, that was that. Just, I don't even know if it's gonna work if I double it up. It might be super mega fast and not even pretty, but why not? Let's try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna challenge myself. Oh my god, let's go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7.
Rumba de alto calibre. Gozando. Caribe como banda, te lo dije.
Very fast.
Vaya. Coge los ojos negros que la rumba es larga.
Okay, I gotta give it. It's very fast, and it would be more on the lines of doing like Colombian salsa footwork speed. But why not? It could be done. It can be done, but not expecting you to all do that. However, why not challenge yourself? I challenge myself all the time too when I create things. I'm like, how could this be done? And this was quite a surprise for me. So anyway, I think we are about to be done. So before we finish, let's just take a deep breath together. This was awesome. Oh, I'm tired already. Take a deep breath and stretch, 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 and release. Move your head, move your hips, move your shoulders. Deep breath and release. All right, this was this. So thank you very much for showing up. I do have a little survey I'm doing about dance classes and how dance online today or just dancing today with the current situation. So if you don't mind, I'm going to put in the description below a form that I would love if you could just take 2 minutes to fill out to see how I can better serve you and I can better create things for you and the state of dance right now, which is very uncertain, even though I'm here for you guys. I'm here, and I love that you're here too. So please take just 2 minutes to complete that survey. I'm gonna try to put it here in the comments if it allows me. And if it doesn't allow me, I'll just I'll leave it, and it's in the page. It's basically on the Facebook page, and here on YouTube, it's I just put it in the comments. So please fill it out. And again, thank you very much. Don't hesitate to share, like, subscribe when you like the videos. Actually, more people can see them, so that's amazing if you can do that. I hope you got a lot out of it. You danced, you have fun, and next week I see you for more Latin dance on Monday. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Bye.